Okay, here we are with the live account back above $7,000 at $7,177. Pretty sweet at 48% winning days. Yesterday I said 43% winning trades. It was winning days. Misspoke. Trade wise, it's 67% winning on the trades. I got 49 days complete trading in this account so far, and so good. It's growing just like it needs to grow. All right, let's go look at the combines. I'm learning something about these combines. Okay, here's my NQ 50K combine at $49,000. So yeah, it's not too bad right there. I mean, I'm down $1,000 in it, but it's $1,000 right now. It seems like each trade is worth $1,000 or more. So it's one trade away from going up and one trade away from getting blown up. So yeah, that's where we're at with the 50K NQ. That might have to get reset soon. We shall see. And my casino account, I already blew it up. One thing that I'm learning about these accounts, though, mostly because I've been playing with this casino account, not really caring about, all the stuff. I don't look at it like, where am I going to get in? Where am I going to get out? How many points is that? What does that mean for my risk and my reward? And I don't care about any of that. I'm like, oh, it looks good, and it probably will go to around this area unless the market tells me something different, then I'll get out. It's kind of how I've been playing my casino account, not really caring. And what I've been learning in that process and is when you're looking at your account size, the 50K, the 100K, the 150K, and so on, depending on what prop firm you're with, is that the right account size for the ticker you want to trade on the time frame? So I've been looking at the NQ on the 30-minute candle, and even my 50K NQ account, it's kind of hard to trade on the 30-minute candle because the moves are so large that I don't really have the room. It could still be a winning trade, and I'll pop for the day because I'll hit my daily max loss limit of 1,000, which is a good limit to have. I mean, I can only lose $2,000. It's basically letting me go down 50% of my account. So looking at it like that, it's probably not the greatest account size for trading on the time frame I'm trading with the ticker that I'm trading, unless I go down to the micros. But then when you go down to the micros, you got other challenges with commission ratio based on how much you can make. So $100 in the mini makes me, with $5 commission basically round trip, still can get $95 out of it. And if I have a losing trade, I lose $105. So it's still pretty good. But if I took that same thing down to a micro, that same move would be $10 move with $5 commission. So now I'd be making $5 to lose $15. So you got to be careful depending on your move. If you're trading in the micros, how is that ratioed with commission and what does that do to you? So that's kind of the tricky thing. At least that's how it is with most setups. And with Topstep, it's like that. And if I'm trading with NinjaTrader, if I traded on Topstep X, then I wouldn't have commissions, what I understand. And I also wouldn't, I also could trade a lot more contracts because they do the ratio. So it's basically 10-to-1 from micros to mini. So if Topstep lets me have 5 contracts in the mini, if I'm on Topstep X, I should be able to trade 50 contracts from what I understand. I'm not on Topstep X, so I haven't verified that, but that's from what I understand. The other thing I want to clarify is I said that most I can make in a day was $1,000, and I saw the comment that it's actually $1,500. So yes, it's $1,500. It's 50% of your target. The target is $3,000. You can see right here in this corner. So and 50% is what I'm allowed to make in a single day. Right here you can see that best day cannot be greater than 50%. So yes, 1,500 is what I can actually make in a day. If I go over that, not a big deal. They basically, what happens is when you go over it, which I've done in the past, they just add that. So instead of $3,000 I'll need to make, now it'll be 3,000 plus whatever I went over on the day. So it kind of doesn't really matter. If I'm looking at making $1,000 a day, it could take me 3 days to pass this. If I make $1,800 a day, it'll still take me 3 days to pass this. So it doesn't really matter that much if you're going over. I wouldn't sweat it if anybody's going over. But yeah, so anyways, that's where I'm at with those accounts. The casino account, might have to trade that on micros though, just so it can last longer. I'm not spending $50 a week in the casino, although it doesn't really matter too much if I'm making $2,000 a week in my live account. I can cover that $50 casino fund a week. That's really nothing. But yeah. All right, so let's see what happens in today's trades. All right, good morning, everybody. Here we are, August 1st. I'm short in the the NQ for one contract in my NQ 50K combine. So far so good. This thing is ripping lower. That would be a nice target right there. I already put my stop to break even plus a couple dollars. Market opens here in about 10 minutes, and could get pretty volatile at the open, to the downside or to the upside or both. So when I put my stop in, break even plus a few dollars, or just in case, then I can always get back into the trade. So we had all this madness right here, which down in my box down here, you see that $1,000 max loss, and that's because I was a dum-dum in my casino account, where I'll show you actually while we got time. In my casino account, I jumped in right, where was it? Why are you not showing? Oh, right here. Right here last night. I put the order on, went to bed, and I said, you know, I forgot to put my limit order in to get out at 50-point move, which is $1,000. And that would have been right somewhere right in here on this candle right here. So could have totally made that money. Right there was entry. Boom, would have got out for my 1,000. And I didn't. So then I woke up and I was max lost. But didn't really care because it's the casino account. So let's go back over to the money account. The one that matters. Let's go back to the money account, the one that matters, which is still combine, but it's one I hope to turn into money. Right here. 10 minutes before the open. Looking for a spike right into this zone here on the open. Put that black line on there. Make it green. Tell you what, I'm going to move my stop for now. Back up above the consolidation, just in case this retraces. Got this big candle here that didn't really retrace, and they can retrace, you know, half to all before continuing, and I don't want to get caught on a retrace just for it to roll over. So give it some room to retrace here. Nice spike to the downside at the open would be awesome. It's what I'm looking for. It's where hotkeys would come in handy, because I can get out right now and put my order in right down here to get back in on a flush. 2 seconds. What will you do? What will you do? No, wrong way. Flush NQ. Come on, you know you want to. Having a hard time flushing.
Order filled.
I'll take it off. Right click. Sell stop limit.
Order submitted.
Okay, so I got my order didn't get back in. Took that off just in case it can't. Just in case it opens to strength here. Alright, there we go. Sell stop limit, or sell stop, buy stop market.
Order submitted.
All right, got my order to get back short, and my order to get out of that short, or get long if it spikes up here. I don't want to get long per se, but it won't be so bad if it does. All right, here we go.
Order filled.
Okay, back in short, NQ. Wow, look at that. Just like that. NQ. Just like that. Came in, tagged to get me in. It's going to come up and tag me out. Come on, NQ. You couldn't. I was looking for a spike to the green bar right here. Look at that, NQ.
Order filled.
Wow, just like that. I was up $500 and now I'm down $50. So I was looking for a spike from here to here, and now it's going to come back down. I picked the bottom, picked the top, and failed both ways. Sell stop market.
Order filled.
Back in this trade. Sell stop, buy stop market.
Order submitted.
Man, NQ, I can't believe that just happened. 607. All right, well, now we're in. We'll see. Maybe another max loss day. Gosh. It tagged me perfectly in and tagged me perfectly out right there. That's amazing. So I'm going to go and show you what I'm looking at now over here. My concern is we had this 30-minute candle just closed down here. Should have looked at this a second ago. Easily could have a half to all retracement. So when I got out of that trade, I should have stayed out and waited for a retracement of this candle. Or break.
Order filled.
And there we go. Max loss day. Or break a break of it down here is what I should have been looking for. And I didn't pay attention to that 30-minute candle, which I needed to, and now I'm out. So do I still have the ability to take another trade? It looks like I still got $40 left before I'm... Oh, no, I blew up my account. Okay, so just like that, I went from profits to popping the account. All right, well, I guess I'll have to reset that NQ 50K. Man, things happen fast with the NQ. All right, everybody, I guess I'll see you on the next trade. Maybe something will set up in the YM, and I'll come back with my live account. All right, so here we are with the live account, getting ready to take a trade here on August 1st. Let's see what happens. We're in the YM right now. You're looking at the YM on the 5-minute chart. Got one contract queued up. So I was already able to assess my risk reward, all that good stuff. So I'm looking at about a $500 to $600 risk and reward because it's 1-to-1 as it starts. And sometimes I get to squeeze more out and get, a 1.5 or 2-to-1 deal. On occasion, I get lucky with like a win 3 for that one risk. But my risk reward always starts out risking 1 to make 1. Okay, this candle needs to confirm, needs to close just, it might not be confirming. It needs to close just above where it's at right now to confirm. And if I'm wrong, this has a much bigger downside slide, I think. And I'll just reverse my trade or speed bump it. I'll speed bump my trade if I'm wrong at my stop and go for the ride to the downside. Needs to close a little higher. Let's see if it wants to do it in the next two. Nope, didn't confirm. All right, so we'll wait. I will wait, and I'll be back. We're back with the live account. So that trade didn't set up. It didn't close where I needed to close, which indicated to me too much weakness, and now it's on its way back down. I was going to reverse my position if I was in it long, once it broke below here, looking for a move to the downside. So now I'm thinking about just taking a lunch money play based on all the weakness that's in the market overall today. This market, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, like everything is weak. And right now I'm looking at an opportunity possibly to take advantage of a short just for some lunch money. This green candle retracing this red candle. May jump in here. I would like it to close green. Jump in. If it wants to break back above this area, then I'll pop out. It's kind of a big move still. 5-minute candle you're looking at. These candles are big. They look small, but I mean right here you're at a 40 point move. $5 a deal. That's $250 candle right there with one contract. All right, sell stop market.
Order submitted.
And as this goes green, I'll trail it up. If it wants to come down and break below, then I'll take it. Again, just lunch money play. Yeah, I wish I would have got in early. There was one trade setup that happened somewhere in here, but I wasn't able to take it.
Order submitted.
All right, so now I'm short. I wasn't able to take it because I was in that Combine account, and I can't do the Combine and my live account at the same time. Okay, here we go. Selling off.
Order canceled.
I'm gonna switch over to the 1-minute candle. Might have been a little too slow there. All right, we'll see what happens here. Okay, got that retrace in here. Now let's go down. Almost want to short one more right here.
Order filled.
A little late on the button, but now I'm 2 contracts in. Again, just a lunch money play. Run back to the bottom of this, put my stop in, and see where it goes. Okay, stop's in.
Stop filled.
All right, I'll take my $90. If it wants to do something else, I'll do something else, but little lunch money play right there. I'll take that, and I will definitely use that for lunch today. And yeah, I think that might do it for the live account. We'll see. I'll hang out for a little bit longer, see what happens. If not, I got some end of day notes based on my thoughts on today. All right, everybody. See you in a little bit. So anyway, so that's going to do it for today. Live account did great. And and then, whatever, I popped that 50K Combine for NQ, and I'll be starting again in that. And the difference is now, when I passed my first Combines and then my funded account and then made it to the live account, I was trading the thing that I normally, like, I've practiced, simmed, real traded before, like all this stuff. Like, that's my thing that you're seeing happen in my live account. what I'm doing with the combines now is I'm trying stuff that's a little different time frames, a little different setups, just trying some different things to see how they stick. So, and so I'm going to blow up combines as I go down that road. And if I find something that works great, I'll take it. Yeah, I could avoid the combines and just sim trade it. But, when you're trying to make content for your channel as well, it's better for me just to do it this way. So that's kind of where I'm at there. But I'll find the groove in there with the 30-minute, I think, on the NQ. It's just hard with the 50K because there's not a lot of room to let it breathe. So I may have to make some adjustments there to allow that. Now, depending on the market, like in the evening session, it doesn't move as much. Plenty of room. On days or weeks that's not, this last 4 days have been really volatile. So the moves have been huge. Once those plane out a little bit and they start to get smaller again, then that 30-minute will be just fine. But right now, with the size of these moves, like this one candle, this is a daily. Let's go back to the 30-minute. Like, look at some of these big candles. Even this medium-sized candle, 264. The bottom of it, 164. You're looking at 100 points. That's $2,000 candle right here. So it doesn't look like a big candle, but that's a $2,000 candle. This candle up here is, massive. $643 down to 443. It's 200 points right there. $4,000 candle. When you have a 50K account that only lets you go down $1,000, you got no room for breathing. If you were to buy this retraces a little bit, you're out. So you need candles that just go straight down, that don't create wicks and all that stuff. Or you have to wait for a big retracement like this one, get in somewhere here where you can afford to put your stop up here. Maybe you get lucky and then the sell-off happens. Really tricky on the 50K when you only have $1,000 max daily loss if you're trading in higher time frames. 1 minute time frame, not so bad. 30-minute, a lot harder. In a really slow market, not so bad. So the market pacing and conditions also play a role. All right, everybody. Hope you had an awesome day. Today went pretty much straight down. Anybody who shorted the market and just let it ride, good for you. You made a ton of money. Go buy a new car, a new house, a nice boat or airplane, whatever it is. All right, we'll see you on the next trade.